How I'm supposed to pay you to do a service, I'm supposed to feel nice, leave feeling good, and I feel scammed.
Every day I spend my time drinking wine, feeling fine, waiting here to find.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who may not know me, my name is Just Jules here on YouTube. We are back with another story time video, but today I'm also doing a get ready with me. I am not glammed up at all, so this is like me doing my makeup in real time. I think as a girly girl here on this channel, I just want to show y'all what works for me while I entertain. So sit back, relax, get your snacks, get your drink ready, because we gonna cheers to you joining the GRWM squad. Hold on. Woo! Cheers to that. Cheers to you commenting, subscribing down below. Oh, and comment if y'all want to see more content like this, because I love get ready with me's. Like we're raw, we're natural, we're here. So with that being said, let's get straight into this story. So y'all, this story takes place maybe 2 years ago. Nah, maybe like a year and a half ago. This story takes place a year and a half ago, and at this time, I am probably 22, 21-ish. I don't know. My math is not that great. But I lived in Detroit, Michigan for a little bit.
I laughed. I cried a number of times.
If y'all did not know, because I done lived a little bit of everywhere, right? So with that being said, I live in Detroit, and Detroit has some of the best hairstylists that you will ever run into. Like, Detroit is a place kind of like Atlanta or like a St. Louis, where obviously there's a lot of POC, especially black women. So there's a lot of black women that know how to do hair.
You know, that's just my opinion.
Right? With that being said, I find a hairstylist that I've been going to, that I have went to before, maybe once or twice, maybe even 3 times, right? This girl is becoming my regular hairstylist. She did my hair for Valentine's Day at the time. And like, I just trusted her with major event hairstyles, if that makes sense. So I trusted her with my hair just because at that time I was wearing wigs. And when I tell you, her Instagram was popping, and she could curl and she could lay some lace, y'all. When I'm telling you, like, the girl, she could do some hair. She probably had 20K on the gram. That's how I found her. Because one thing about me, I'm going to find somebody on Instagram. Like, I love Instagram in a way that I will search you up by a hashtag. If I'm in a new city and I need a hairstylist, I'm going to find them on Instagram. I'm a hashtag whatever city I am, and I'm a hashtag the hairstylist, right? Now, she is one of those hairstylists that has all those terms and conditions on her page, but I don't care about none of that, because I'm a rule follower. I'm not gonna act brand new. I'm not gonna get crazy if I'm trying to get you to do my hair. I'm not about to be talking to you crazy. I'm not about to be running late. I already know what time it is, because if you got all them rules for me to book you, child, I'ma follow them. Okay, that's just the type of person I am. I don't play with nobody's time. I don't want nobody playing with my time.
I know that's right.
Okay, cool. So with that being said, this girl is probably 20-30 minutes away from me, y'all. This is not far at all. This is Detroit, 20-30 minutes. I'm cool with that. Mind you, I'm not too familiar with the city, but I'm familiar enough to where I could just drive around. Anyways, I arrive at, like, let's say my appointment's at 3 o'clock. I arrive at 2:45. So I text her and tell her I'm here, I'm outside. She works in a suite, obviously, and it's 2:45. She told me she's still doing somebody else's hair. I'm like, okay, cool. That's not a problem to me, because if you still doing somebody else's hair and you only take cash and I'm paying you in cash, I can just go to the ATM real quick right across the street. This is Speedway right across the street, and I can get the cash so I can pay you. So the reason that I was getting my hair done this day was because I had a date to go to. Mind you, this was a squeeze in that she did for me. I don't know if I booked her well in advance, but she charged me an extra $100 so she could squeeze me in. I said, do you have any availability? She said yes, because she would post it on Instagram. Mind you, I found her on Instagram. So my date is around 6 o'clock, right? I'm going on the first date. It's around 6 o'clock with this guy. And y'all know, when you get your hair done on the first date day, like, oh my God, can't nobody tell you nothing. You feeling fresh, you looking good. Boom, that's what it is. So with that being said, it's getting closer and closer to 3 o'clock. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm still waiting. I just went across the street to go get some cash, right? I'm on my phone. I'm chilling, got my leg up on my dashboard. Okay, cool. So The next thing you know, I look up and it's like 3:30 and I'm texting her. I'm like, hey, you know what? Like, I'm still out here. She's like, okay, you know what? Just bring me up your hair. I can work on the hair real quick and I'm gonna fit you in as soon as I can, probably before 4 o'clock, right? So time keeps going by and she now has my hair upstairs. So she has my wig upstairs because I brought it to her, which is so scammy. If y'all are hairstylists, please don't do girls dirty like this. Because at the end of the day, if somebody's paying you for a service and they expect a certain time period, if you don't have it, just say that is okay. Like, nobody's going to hold that against you. But I just feel like it's ethically wrong to try to force people to wait on you if they have certain events going on for that day. So I just feel like that's a no-no for me. Like, what are you trying to scam me or finesse me for into waiting for you another 2 hours? Like, that's dead wrong to me. So I'm starting to get irritated, y'all. And when I'm patient, right, and something is still not going my way, that's when I really start to get irritated, because it's like I'm being patient right now. Like, I'm really being a good person right now. So the fact that you're even trying to play with me is starting to blow me, because at the end of the day, I'm a paying customer just like she's a paying customer. And I know that you're running behind, but that don't have nothing to do with me. Like, if you're running behind, I'm going to need you to be professional and say, listen, I'm going to refund you your deposit. And that's just what it's going to have to be. I apologize. I'm going to take, $25 off of your next order. That's just or your next service order, whatever the case is, because that is a huge inconvenience. At this point, y'all, my hair is puffy. My hair is puffed out. It's blow dry, because obviously if I'm about to get my hair done, I'm coming washed and I'm coming blow dry. As I said before, I am a rule stickler. I'm going to follow the rules. I am going underneath my eye with the LA Pro Girl Concealer, and I know a lot of people have moved past it or they think they're too good for it, but right now I am a baddie on a budget, because I want to stop buying so much makeup. Like, I want to stop buying so much, you know what I mean? So with that being said, my hair is puffy. It's like the summertime. This is probably August. This is right after my birthday. So this is probably like August 19th or something like that. I am a Leo. But my hair is puffy. I'm sitting in the car and I'm starting to get mad and anxious, because why would you even play in my face like that? Like, why would you even tell me you had time to fit me in or squeeze me in and you was going to charge me an extra 100 when you didn't? Like, and it's like, this is important for me because I'm going on a date. This is my first date with somebody. He's going to think I'm a dirty, grimy, ugly little scoundrel for not coming to the first date with my hair done, right? My hair is just blow dry, it's washed, just clean, but it's not styled, right? It's in a puff ball. So with that being said, she is still trying to stall me. She is still trying to convince me that she's going to do my hair. But around 4 o'clock, 4:30, I'm thinking, like, listen, if my date's at 6, I don't have time to wait, or I don't have time to play with you to find out if you're actually going to do my hair or not, because I still need to do my makeup. You know what I mean? Like, I still need to go home and do my makeup. I'm not dressed at all because I was supposed to be done by 5 o'clock. You know what I mean? Like, just do a little something on my face like I'm doing right now and call it a day. Like, I don't understand what the big issue is or why you want to lie to me. So y'all, I think 4:30 rolls around and I just have to take the L. I just have to take the L and leave. She stopped responding to my text message. She stopped responding to my DMs. I'm calling her. I'm blowing her up. She's not answering the phone. She's not responding or communicating with me efficiently at all. So from that moment, I had to decide to make the executive decision to wear my hair in a half up, half down, puff ball on my first date with this man. Y'all, I was pissed. Like, that was just like the worst experience for me, because when I tell you that's so rude and that's so disrespectful, like, you don't do nobody like that ever. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you Beyonce's hairstylist. You don't do nobody like that at all. That's just not it for me. That's just entirely rude, and that's really, 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 really disrespectful. So with that being said, I go on this first date, right? And I'm sweaty driving home, but I go on a first date anyways. With that being said, I have to go on my first date with my hair a mess, like, and I was just so embarrassed. And I was like, for somebody who's taken my money not once, not twice, but 3 times, maybe 4 times, that's so disrespectful and humiliating, especially if I am a long-term customer or client. I know 3 full times it don't sound like a lot, but when your hair is costing hundreds of dollars, that's like thousands of dollars that you've given somebody. So I just feel like that's extremely disrespectful. I feel like that's extremely rude. I feel like that's extremely insensitive, especially if I'm telling you I have a first date to go on. That was disrespectful. But nonetheless, I go on the date. And he was just like, you know what? Like, I like your style. Like, you know, I was like, no, listen, I had a hair appointment, but it got canceled. And, like, the girl, she didn't end up doing my hair. And I was so mad. I was so mad and embarrassed that I'm a grown woman and I'm showing up to a date with some puffballs in, y'all. When I tell y'all I was heated, I was heated. With that being said, I just found it to be, like, ugh, disgusting. But anyways, so the date, like, I guess didn't get so ruined to the point where, like, he didn't want to see me again or anything like that, but I was just embarrassed. Okay, sorry, y'all. I had to finish the rest of the look off camera because I feel like me trying to do my makeup at the same time as trying to tell a story was just really throwing off the vibe of the video. Anyways, that summed up story number 1, right? Of my horror time hairstylist. But I have another quick story. So the second stylist is a girl that I went to after I decided I'm no longer trusting anybody else with my hair, because you flaking with me on my first date is never okay. I'm never trusting another person ever to do my hair ever again, except for people that are from Ohio that, like, have been doing my hair, that have been consistent. My girl Chrissy, girl named Asia. Like, other than that, nobody else can touch my head. Like, that's just it. I'm not doing no more wig warriors, none of that.
I know that's right.
Like, that's not how we rockin'. So the second stylist I just wanted to buy a wig from because I was going to Cancun, right? So this is around the same time period, because after that girl flaked on me, I was like, I'm not doing it no more with these stylists. I'm not playing no more games with y'all. I'm taking it up top. Y'all ain't getting no more money from me. I'm not depending on y'all to touch my head no more. It's up. So that's just how I'm feeling, because at the end of the day, when somebody wastes your time and you don't get your deposit back, you feel like you done lost the world. Like, you feel like you just got finessed by, like, the biggest finesser in the world. Because how I'm supposed to pay you to do a service, I'm supposed to feel nice, leave feeling good, and I feel scammed. That don't make no sense. Like, do I pay to get scammed? Still ain't get my deposit back. But anyways, that's just the background on this hairstylist. Again, I hashtag Detroit hairstylist, right? So I was looking for somebody to buy a wig from, because you already know I can't install that myself. I could do it myself on my own time. I found this girl and the wigs was cute, right? I think this story time makes me more upset than the last story, because this girl really, like, was really playing with me. Like, a first date is one thing, but vacation, that's something different. So find the girl, and I find the wig on her page that I like. It is blonde, it's long, it's curly, and I've really never done curly hair. So this was something different for me. It was like a honey blonde, right? And with that being said, because I'm ordering a wig, I just feel like it should be a simple exchange. I can do same day pickup. That's in her policy. I can pick it up myself. So I send her the money, and the day comes for me to pick up the wig. And I am texting this girl, and I am calling this girl, and this girl's not responding. Now, her shop location is on Instagram. I know where her shop location is. I pull up to the shop. Ain't nobody there. I'm starting to lose my mind. And I'm like, what is really going on? Like, why do I have the worst luck when it comes to Detroit hairstylists? So I'm getting ticked off. Like, I'm getting, like, really, really, really upset. But I'm trying to be cool. I'm trying to be calm. So I walk into the suite, because if y'all didn't know, like, suites, they're typically buildings, and the suite is just the specific door that person is renting out. So with that being said, her door is locked, right? But I'm getting mad because at this point, this is the second time I done got scammed by Detroit hairstylists, and I'm not going for that. So with that being said, nobody's there or whatever. Nobody reached out to me, and she's not texting me back at all. With that being said, I'm getting mad. I'm getting heated. My dude pull up with me. I'm like, listen, I'm about to kick the door down. I'm about to take everything in this shop. I'm taking the flat irons. I'm taking the got-to-be glue spray if I don't get my $600 wig. $600. So the next day, I'm supposed to be going to Cancun. I'm supposed to be flying out. I'm just supposed to plop the wig on my head. Just pop right on top of my head. So this is running my plans. And I'm like, I'm about to rob her. Like, I'm about to rob her for everything if she do not bring me back my wig. Like, I'm getting pissed. But my dude, like, nah, let's just leave. Let's just leave, whatever the case is. And, like, that's where I feel like I always go wrong. I feel like people be having smoke coming their way. And, like, people be convincing me, like, nah, it's not that deep. It's not that serious. When really sometimes you really just do need to get got. Like, people, some people just deserve to get got because they be getting other people too much. And I don't like that. Like, I'm a fair person, right? So I hate feeling scammed or tricked or bamboozled. With that being said, we decided to go home. And at like 11 o'clock at night, this girl's assistant texted me and she was like, oh yeah, my phone was off. I wasn't responding. She's not even to blame for this. I'm the assistant, blah, blah, blah. So she's like, you can pull up on me. And what you can do is just pick up the wig. I'm so sorry for the inconvenience, but I'll just put it right in your car. You know, you already paid me. You good. So what do, y'all? I pull up on her. It's 11 o'clock at night. And it's dark. But I specifically told this girl, like, I want my wig exactly like the pictures. I don't want nothing else. Y'all, I pull up on her. I get the wig. It's in the dark. I look for the wig. And I look at the wig because it's dark in my car, so I really can't see it. But I look at the wig when I get home, y'all. Why is it not the same wig? I am pissed. Like, from this moment forward, I was like, a girl is never screwing me over again. A hairstylist can never screw me over again because the wig that she gave me was not ugly, but that wasn't the wig I ordered. The wig that I ordered was longer, it was fuller, and it was more blonde, I guess I would say. So it's just like, you really cannot trust people, and these horror hairstylists are really a mess. And that's why even now I haven't clip-ins, I haven't just some extensions. My real hair is relatively long anyways, but I'm sick of depending on people. I'm sick of relying on people. They not giving me the outcomes I want. And that was my horror hairstylist story time. So thanks, guys.
Every day I spend my time drinking